once again to Quick Shot Reviews for Cheap Shot Entertainment. I'm your host Luke, and we're going to have a talk about Tremors. Now, we've already done Tremors 1 and Tremors 2, obviously the original being the best. Tremors 2 was decent. Unfortunately, the franchise took a downturn with Tremors 3 as they go back to perfection. The only person that's still in the franchise at this point is Michael Gummer. Bert Gummer, Michael Gross rather, I've got the names mixed together. Michael Gross is a continuous character all the way through. Happy to say that in a bit of a spoiler, it does start getting better at number 4, and I have been watching these with my good buddy Mike Eyre throughout the quarantine process of COVID-19. So, 5.3 on IMDb, and it's 2001, so we've taken a massive leap into the future with this one. So obviously they've got a franchise that people love, or at least they love the first one, and they decided to bring it back for the year 2001. Sad thing is, it's a pretty awful movie. It has zero likability. The young pretender is very annoying. The whole idea of the Changs being, still being around is pretty cool, but and Bert is fantastic. Michael Gross owns that character. Sadly, the CGI animals took me out of it, CGI worms and things like that. That took me completely out of it, and even the formation of the word ass blaster didn't get me interested in this film, nor could you ever get me to watch it again, unless there's a cool million on the table. But it was written by S.S. Wilson again, so the same guy who's written most of the series has really taken it down on this one. But Brent Maddock is the director for this one, and do seem to get different directors as we go along. Bert Gummer is now famous for his actions in Part 2 and the reflection of For the First Time in Years. He's back to perfection rather for the first time in a couple of years. And the deadliest graboid mutation yet is coming, so that gets Bert back to perfection for the first time, and the town he swore to save all those years ago. So like I say, Michael Gross plays Bert Gummer. Shaw Christian plays Desert Jack. So Desert Jack is a character that's using the graboids to con people out of money, taking them on graboid voyages, that kind of thing, like safaris, so to speak, with lots of tricks and things going along the way. Susan Chung plays Jodie Chang, so the Changs are very much still in perfection. Charlotte Stewart plays Nancy Sterngood. Ariana Richards returns to play Mindy Sterngood after her stint in Jurassic Park, very small stint in Jurassic Park, might I say, and she didn't have much of a career after that, but she did come back for this one. And Tony Gennaro plays Miguel. So it's not a good movie. The invention of the ass blaster is quite funny, but it loses everything in terms of comedy and likability throughout the film, because it was just boring. It was really boring. I fell asleep during this movie. I had to watch the end again just to make sure that I'd got all the information I needed to form the basis of my rating. I would not recommend this one. If you want to watch a Tremors film, go back and watch the first one, watch the second one straight after, and you've got a perfect duo right there. Miss this one out and go on to the fourth one, which is also very good, and I think it's getting back to perfection, so to speak. And I still haven't quite watched the last one, which is A Cold Day in Hell, where they're in the North Pole, or the Antarctic rather. So very much a sort of thing going off there. But I'm going to give this movie a quick shot rating, a crap CGI ass blaster out of a crap CGI graboid. Yes, to explain the ass blasters, they are the dogs from the second one, and they fart fire. And even that didn't make me laugh, and I'm quite mature. So yeah, it's not a good film. Don't watch it. So with that, the only saving grace is obviously Burt Gummer and Michael Gross playing that character and owning it. Some of the old characters coming back from the first one, but it's not recommended at all. And I've been your host Luke. You've been watching Quick Shot Reviews for Cheap Shot Entertainment, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.